Trojans. WA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Scott, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going.
Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Right down the middle, it's Coleman.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. What a catch! He's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Trojans, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Bringing it out, it's Young. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The line could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to throw. It's Carr. Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Great cut there. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Young. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
they'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Second down after that completion. He's looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Handing off on the draw play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost some 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5.
So the penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal now.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Backed up with the one. He's going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. This should be the last play of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Carr. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much of a return, but the pick ends his scoring quick and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, USC! Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And his offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the single back. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. To throw, it's Carr. Over the middle and incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Punt over the middle. It's Smith. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive. And
he's in the clear. At the 10, touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball for 29.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29.
Get set.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
And on the carry, he's heading left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The short completion of the tight end. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear. He just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Nice grab. It's Lawson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Jordan. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He'll be taken down, but after a good...
We're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hit as he throws it deep. Back to the end zone, ruled out of bounds and incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Pressure is coming. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Throwing off play action. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, USC.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Trojans.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here's the handoff on a counter. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Number 8, 14.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
45. Set to kick off.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He could go. He finally steps out at the 10. Offense set up in great position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air. It's Carr. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A great catch and run for 6. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Pulls it in. It's Fowler. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the wideout goes in motion. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Boy, the quarterback catches a break here. He nearly kills all the momentum on just one play. A drop pick, and you're up by 3 touchdowns. You can bet he's going to be hearing it from the coach when he gets over to the sideline.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made, a lot of space now. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This offense cannot be stopped. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
USC 49, Notre Dame 21.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Carr. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, the tight end is the favorite target here of the QB, and he puts it right on him. You know, it's got to be frustrating for him when he can't connect on a simple drag route on your check down option.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And now the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. A play action, looking to throw. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here.
Razor, 29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
On the run, it's Jackson. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
He's sacked at the 26. Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Play fake, looking to throw. Extending the play now. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Caught over the middle, it's Young. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. A running play called on 4th down. Look out, room to run here. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Oh, the coaches told us all week, don't be shocked if we use the fullback in the passing game. I thought they were kidding us, but here it is for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Graham down the middle. It's Young. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Grab behind the line, it's Young. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Now here comes the bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Off play action, he's looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. This time, a completion. And he'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But
and it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Powering through. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Using his legs here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On the move now. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Dropping back, it's Carr. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Movement here from the tight end. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He escapes the pocket, and he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring out second down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here. Help.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
28.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To the air, it's Carr. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Southern Cal. 6 points. Defense in this